Peter and John didn't heal that man. Jesus did. They were just like the tool in his hand. Jesus used their faith, and he'll use ours too.
So what are we waiting for? I'm gonna fix that doll. Can I help? We're gonna fix this bike. Yeah.
Hey, could I work on the oven? I have my own screwdriver. What?
Be careful.
Oh, I'm dizzy. Ooh.
Are you sure you can handle this?
I'll help him.
Okay, good. Well, I'm going to go get some more tools and stuff. But while I'm gone, be sure to follow the directions, okay? Especially you, Matt. We wouldn't want anything to happen to Molly now, would we?
I could fix this with my eyes closed.
Did you say to hook the heatilator up to the personificator?
I think that's what it says. Something spilled on the directions. It's kind of hard to read.
Okay, here goes. Watch out!
Wow!
Wow, well, okay, I did it. Would you look at that?
Wow!
Yeah.
Aren't you gonna use the directions? Here's the doll repair book.
No, not for something this simple. You see, by simply putting leverage on the other arm, I can then reinsert the broken arm like... Whoops.
I'm back. I got some parts here. How are you doing?
Well, I think we fixed your oven.
You think you did?
Well, the instructions were very hard to read, so
Yeah.
we wonder if we really fixed it.
So we're gonna call it the Wonder Oven.
Oh, well, that's a good idea. And how are you doing?
Fine.
Good. And Matt, how are you Oh no, Matt. What happened? Did you follow the directions?
No, I didn't, and I feel terrible. What is she going to say when she sees this?
Oh, don't worry. We'll figure it out. We'll get the directions out. But before we do, I want to show you all something from another book of directions.
That's the Bible.
That's right. God gave us this book to show us how to live. Matt, it was bad enough for you to ignore the doll repair book. Now, here's a story to remind us that we should never ignore this book.
There once was a man who bought some land. To build a house quickly was his plan. He built it tall and he made it grand, but he built it on the sand. Well, the winds blew and the rain did fall. Let's hear some rain. And the floods knocked down all of his walls. Let's hear the flood. He cried in the sand where his house once sat. What a fool I was to build a house like that.
What a fool he was to build a house like that.
But his neighbor was a careful man who did not want his house on sand. He knew that his would never flop, 'cause he built it on the rock. Well, the winds blew and the rain did fall. Come on, rain! And the floods crashed all around his wall. Come on, floods! But safe in his house on the rock he sat. How wise I was to build a house like that.
How wise he was to build a house like that.
There once was a man who bought some land. To build a house quickly was his plan. He built it tall and he made it grand, but he built it on the sand. Well, the winds blew and the rain did fall, and the floods knocked down all of his walls. He cried in the sand where his house once sat. What a fool I was to build a house like that.
What a fool he was to build a house like that.
But his neighbor was a careful man who did not want his house on sand. He His would never flop, 'cause he built it on the rock. Well, the winds blew and the rain did fall, and the floods crashed all around his walls. But safe in his house on the rock he sat. How wise I was to build a house like